Okay, so I'm gonna make a quick, I guess you would call, summary of what we did yesterday in the class. We're gonna go into our dragon skills here real quick, and we're gonna take a look at a couple things. Okay, so first, we talked about black dragons. Black dragons do have some features that I find very important. Right around here, you can see where it cuts off for the black dragon as far as using guardian points versus assault points. So let's go into here. You can see the black dragon as the brutal dragon. It gives me a 10% boost on attack, defense, and health of all troops. So this is all troops, not just one class's troop. The boost goes from 2.5% to 10% based on your dragon. If you have a 31 and over, then your dragon is going to have the 10% boost. Next is Vicious. Vicious is going to boost your health. Now, the advantage of the Vicious is you can use some additional Guardian points. But you are going to lose the attack and defense boost for all troops, which is going to make a difference. Now, balanced is going to give you more Guardian and Assault points. So, if your dragon is, say, 25 or below, I would highly suggest having a balanced dragon. That way you can build up your points for when you get a higher level dragon and you start doing more attacks against other players. Next is going to be your pure dragon, which is, I believe, a silver color. This is going to boost your gathering speed by anywhere from 5 to 20%. That's a pretty good boost. This would be a good dragon for, say, like your farm. Even better would be the Radiant Dragon, which is a gold dragon, which gives you up to a 20% boost of all resources. So not just wood and food, you're going to get a boost on the iron and silver as well. Moving on, we're going to look at attack skills. This is specifically for your use against attack against other players. Your most important boost here is going to be your March boost, which is this. Mine's boosted up to level 13, which is gives me an extra 9,500 troops, which makes a huge difference because you're marching more troops, which means you can do more damage. The second most important, in my view, would be the Dragon Blessing. This is what I would also call a wounded conversion. So instead of your troops dying in an attack, this increases the number that go into your hospital. This one is boosted by 6.5%, but it also has 4 stars, so it does a little bit more. And then the other ones I would look at and look into are any that boost your attack against infantry. Say like Flaming Arrows 2, which boost damage from bowmen against infantry. And then your Cavalry Claw 2, which boosts damage of cavalry against infantry. The other ones I have on mine... Oops, I don't want to come off. The others I have on mine: cavalry damage against bowmen, and no, that's not it. Bowmen against cavalry. I don't have any against siege because I don't tend to send as much siege because it doesn't seem to work out as good as sending a little more infantry and bowmen instead. For my defense, I have a lot of the same skills I have for attack. The only difference is I have 2 skills that are guardian skills. Now, like I said before, you have to watch how many guardian skills you use. Because you don't want your dragon to not be black. This one I have is infantry backbone. This reduces damage of infantry from enemy bowmen by 28%, which is pretty good. And a lot of people tend to send a lot of bowmen just because it tends to work out in their favor a little bit more, and you lose a little less troops. Keep in mind that you're going to always lose your heavy infantry first before anything else. So anything that helps out your infantry is going to help you in the long run as far as when you're attacked. I also have infantry backbone 2. Like I said, helps with the infantry against cavalry. It reduces the damage. Then, if you want to look at Gathering I don't spend a whole lot of points on, like I said, because I don't want to use too many Guardian points, but I do use some. The most important ones are going to be your overall resource speed, which is not that one actually, but this one. This boosts the gathering speed of all your resources. I usually only send my dragon out to gather silver or iron. On wood, I have other gear that helps boost wood and food, so I don't really worry about that one too much. But like I said, the silver and the iron gathering speed, I do boost those because that is good to have. And then for monsters, nothing's really boosted too high. Once again, like I said, I like to spend most of my assault skill points on attack and defense. If you have T8 and T7, you don't really need to have a huge amount of boosts on your monsters and barbarians, because with what I have boosted here, I can easily kill a level 30, and I can also take on a level 30 barbarian camp with a farm and still win. So that's it about that. Now back here at the main page, like I said, if you want to keep your black dragon, make sure you don't increase your skills too much. So when you're increasing, say, some like your speed of gathering silver, you want to make sure it does not go over that line. See, you don't want it to move too much. Like I said, around this area, you can see how close mine is. You don't want to get too close, though. Now, spending assault points will actually help you move the needle the other way. You'll be able to see it here in a second, hopefully. See, it moves a little bit. One of the skills that I do suggest making a little higher is the Monster Mayhem speed, so you can just march faster for barbs and monsters. The reason I do this is because I have all my talents. The Monster Stamina talent, which cuts the stamina needed by 20% for 10 minutes. You can clear your entire stamina bar, kill 6 monsters if you have the March boost. This is going to help you in things like the gold event, or just, you get to kill an extra monster out of your stamina bar once a day. That's about it, though. Hopefully this is helpful for everybody.